Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Lance. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On 1st down, a run for Wright. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Tight end on the move left. They run again with Wright. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Throwing, Lance. He's going to tuck it and go. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Now Lance. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And the Niners will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To throw is Lance. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Donald Parham. Touchdown, Dallas. That his first touchdown of the new year. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, Purdy. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
You can hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. So on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, out to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Lance looking to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. One play, 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Let's get this point. Let's split them here on this drive. Get going. Get going. Let's run it up the gut. 3 points are huge. Sit down the field, offense.
Purdy.
That'll be batted down.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that will lead to a second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Purdy now on second down. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Third down, Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're going. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. To throw, here's Lance. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. In motion comes Thomas. Down inside the 10. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. Here's 3rd and 2. Man in motion here is Jennings. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. Receiver in motion, going right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Damone Clark there to get him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll run with Wright. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A huge play for Dallas. 37 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and hand it.
And he will score. Donald Parham, touchdown Cowboys. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys able to add on. It is now 27-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A carry here for Wright. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Lance. Quick throw, taken in. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Tight end going in motion here. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him...
That is caught by the tight end, Donald Parham. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Danielle Hunter with the stop. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Head up. This is right. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Purdy works out of the pistol. He's going to try it here again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Here's Purdy, and that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's right. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back on the ground and back to right. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Give here to right. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stick with him again. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That is Shaquille Leonard in on the tackle. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They send him right out of the slot. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Now he'll run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Now a 3rd and 2. able to complete it to Ayuk. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you